Analyzing the importance of military alliances for the U.S. Army. Military alliances have always played a crucial role in the world of politics and diplomacy. These strategic partnerships bring together nations that share a common goal and united purpose. The United States Army, being one of the most dominant military powers in the world, has relied heavily on military alliances throughout its history. From the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, to the Quadrilateral Security Dialogue, Quad, the U.S. Army has been an active participant in various military alliances. In this article, we will analyze the importance of military alliances for the U.S. Army. Military alliances allow countries to pool their resources and strengths to achieve a specific objective. The U.S. Army has utilized this strength in numerous military campaigns and operations. For instance, in the Cold War era, the U.S. Army relied heavily on the NATO alliance. The NATO alliance, formed in 1949, was established as a collective defense agreement between North American and European countries. This alliance enabled the U.S. Army to station troops and weapons in European countries, protecting them from any potential Soviet aggression. Additionally, the U.S. Army utilized the NATO alliance to help form a cohesive response to emerging threats. Another crucial military alliance for the U.S. Army is the Quad. Quad is a strategic partnership between the United States, Japan, India, and Australia. The purpose of this alliance is to promote a free and open Indo-Pacific region while cultivating economic prosperity and forming a robust security alliance. The Quad's reach stretches from military exercises to intelligence sharing, ultimately making the U.S. Army's presence necessary in the Pacific. The U.S. Army can also utilize military alliances to expand their reach. For example, the United States is a member of the Five Eyes Alliance, which is a gathering of English-speaking countries sharing intelligence and military information. The U.S. Army has benefited from such an alliance since it enables them to have access to intelligence and information from allied nations. Furthermore, military alliances enable the U.S. Army to respond more effectively to emerging threats. For instance, NATO's Article 5 clause calls for collective defense, requiring member nations to offer their military support to nations under attack. This concept was put into practice on September 11, 2001, when NATO invoked Article 5 in response to the terrorist attacks on the United States. In addition, military alliances can help prevent conflicts from escalating into a full-blown war. Diplomatic relations between nations can sometimes be lacking, and military alliances can form a bridge to promote peaceful solutions to conflicts. Finally, military alliances foster a spirit of cooperation amongst nations which can lead to lasting partnerships. The U.S. Army has numerous examples of such partnerships. For instance, in Operation Desert Shield and Desert Storm, the U.S. Army worked with Saudi Arabia to liberate Kuwait from Iraq in 1991. This operation, which resulted in the Gulf War victory over Iraq, would not have been possible without the cooperation of Saudi Arabia. In conclusion, military alliances are critical for the U.S. Army. They allow nations to pool their resources and strengths to achieve a shared goal and promote lasting partnerships. Military alliances have allowed the U.S. Army to respond more effectively to emerging threats, expand their reach, and prevent conflicts from escalating into war. They have been an integral part of the U.S. Army's success in numerous military campaigns and operations. As such, military alliances will remain an essential aspect of the U.S. Army's strategic operations in the future.